Happy Sabbath, Toronto Central. Today's health tip, we are going to talk about a food that is inedible, indigestible, yet it is essential. You see, there's a part of our food that goes right through our bodies and into the toilet without ever being used. What a waste, right? Wrong. That's what many scientists thought until the early 1970s. But now we know that fiber is very important and it controls many body processes. Fiber is the framework of plants. Because it passes through the body without being absorbed by the blood, fiber was long thought to be of no value. Removing it from food, however, increased the caloric density of food and efficiency and speed with which it was absorbed into the bloodstream. Removing fiber from the food also prolonged the food's shelf life. The many kinds of fiber fall into two groups: those that dissolve in water, also known as soluble fiber, and those that don't, known as insoluble fiber. Fiber is involved in many of the body's digestive and metabolic processes. Here are some of them. Insoluble fiber, for example, absorbs and holds water from 4 to 6 times its own volume. It creates a soft, spongy mass in the stomach and in the small and large intestines. The result? A sense of fullness occurs much sooner than with low fiber foods, and that helps protect us against overeating. And also it helps us in weight control. The fiber masses, acting like soaked up sponges, it fills the intestine more completely and stimulates it to act to lively activity. Instead of idling for several days in the GI tract in compact clumps, as low fiber foods usually do, the spongy masses pass much more quickly and are evacuated actually within about 24 to 36 hours. This action cures most constipation and actually significantly relieves things or problems like hemorrhoids. Because of the shorter transition time, there's less putrefaction occurring in our bodies, in the intestines, and also there's less time for carcinogens and other harmful byproducts of digestion to irritate the bowel walls. Now, fiber also slows down the rate at which nutrients enter the bloodstream. This helps smooth out the ups and downs of blood sugar levels and provides more consistent energy throughout the day. A stabilized blood sugar relieves most hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar, and it also aids in the control of diabetes, which is high blood sugar. Now, soluble fiber, on the other hand, is the type that affects blood cholesterol level. Soluble fiber attaches itself to cholesterol and other byproducts of fat digestion and pulls them right out of the body. Without soluble fiber action, most of the leftover cholesterol would be reabsorbed into the bloodstream, adding to the already high levels found in those following a Western diet. Soluble fibers is essential and is plentiful in fruits, beans, and oats. So some of the other things that to keep in mind is that fiber is abundant in all unrefined plant foods. Eating a variety of fruits, whole grains, vegetables, and legumes, which is beans, lentils, peas, they assures us a plentiful supply of many varieties of fiber that the body needs. Most people are actually surprised to learn that animal foods do not contain any fiber at all. And since meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy products make up more than 40% of the calories of the typical Western diet, and much more of the rest come from sugars and other refined foods, the result is that those following a Western diet will get only about 1/3 of the fiber they need daily. So, what would I suggest? Focus on whole grain cereals and breads, fresh fruits and vegetables, and plenty of beans and other legumes. This is the healthiest, safest, cheapest, and best way to get the fiber you need. And remember, the fiber helps us even with weight control and even helping control our blood sugar level. This is your health tip for today. Have a blessed Sabbath.